Hey guys, Gretchen here. The Great Way, Dai Michi, a level 15. You notice I look a little different. My eyebrows are not as dark. I don't have any mascara and I have zero makeup on right now. Zero makeup. And also I probably should brush my hair. But I'm getting ready to like jam out and I'm going to do something that just requires me throwing my hair up in a scrunchie. So I can put my makeup on for it. Anyway, this is my face. I'm sure your face looks just as lovely. Dai Michi, the Great Way. Why is the Great Way important? Important. The Great Way is important because the Great Way reminds you you are the Great Way. You're not a fraud. So the Great Way, I'm flip over to my notes, is a symbol that enables you to maintain your current spiritual growth. You're feeling that extra energy, those big oomphs of energy, those big slides that come through, and you're like, oh my gosh, I felt that. And like things that you're starting to visualize, your clients are feeling, right? Like you're thinking, oh, maybe you're using, I don't know, Rama on the hips, on those psychic areas to like really ground them and balance them. Rama, 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 right? And you're thinking, hey, just like really ground this person. You're feeling that energy and you've got that great flow going through you. And then when your client comes up, they're like, I don't know, but there was a part during that healing where I just felt like my hips were being settled into the earth. Ah, you're like, oh my God, I did it. So these things are going to start happening more and more. Yes, it's true. You are doing this. That power is flowing to you. The great way is to remind you that when you start to have that doubt in yourself, when you start to hear those other voices from your past, those ones that say, hey, so you can't do this once it's not real, you're crazy, whatever. These are just people who are not enlightened. They're vibing a little bit lower, but you probably still have several of them in your life, and they drag your vibe down sometimes and make you have doubt in yourself. I do apologize. I'm also on an unstable footing today. So, excuse me, the great way Daimichi enables you to have more compassion to yourself and others. I mean, at this point, you've probably got pretty good compassion for others, but this manifests wisdom and compassion towards yourself and others. It also makes it possible to acknowledge your innate abilities, your natural abilities to heal, your abilities to work with the energies, your abilities to soften that side and see things. I mean, the world is 100% energy, right? And only 5% is matter. 5% is solid. Now, is it really solid? Maybe, maybe not. We're solid because we're energy that moves really fast. If you've ever been in an earthquake, you've seen the streets turn into water, turn into waves, right? How does that happen? You walk on the next day and they're back to like solid because um, the energy was influenced by other energies, by the energy of the earthquake. So that vibration disrupted the energy of the concrete moving fast enough to be held together in a solid piece of concrete. That concrete turned into a wave, which was probably good because it probably would have caused more damage had it not released when that vibration hit it. So, where I'm going with this is the great way Daimichi is kind of like that earthquake. So what it's going to do is it's going to come through your body like this big vibrational ripple, right? And it's going to knock those things that you think are set in stone and allow them to flow better, allow them to, when that earthquake comes through, to ripple like a wave instead of stay sturdy and steady so it doesn't go kaboom on you. It allows you to ripple like a wave, go with the flow, have that compassion, release that ego and that control, right? Because when we release that ego and that control, we release a lot of our own blockages, those things that get in our way. We think we know what's best. We don't always know what's best because things are always changing. Perspectives are changing. Our perspectives change when we grow. When we grow, we see more. You can see a greater picture. That's where the great way comes in, that when you see that greater picture, and then you get around these lower vibey people and they start to tell you you're crazy and you're not doing it, you're just like, Nah, dude, man, I'm just gonna use the Dai Michi real quick, give myself that compassion and be like, and it also has compassion for them. It's like, yeah, buddy, you're wrong. I feel for you because you clearly can't see this. You don't have that intelligence or you're not vibing high enough for that. Send that great Dai Michi, that great way to you. Send it to myself too, because I'm going to safeguard my water memory in my body with that Kodadama that you just tried to put in it and say, you're wrong. I rebuke you. The great way I can see things and I can heal things because I've seen and I've heard through my like hardcore material senses, my material world senses, those really low vibey ones that give you those affirmations that we need, right? Because that's how we've been programmed. So we're still working on not needing those. But as of right now, we still likely need that. Hey, so when I felt this on my hips, and you're like, yes, because you are a powerful healer. I don't care what anybody says, you are a powerful healer. Daimichi allows you to see that you are right, you are vibing higher, continue in this path, let that spiral of that healing energy continue to come up through Mother Earth and to continue to come down through those universal life energies, right? Connecting you as above, so below, keeping you nice and balanced and powerful, sending that beautiful healing energy out through that powerful heart center. Don't forget to send it to you because I do not anger, I do not worry, I work diligently, I am grateful, and I am kind to all living creatures, including myself. Don't forget you. Out of all the things that you love, you should definitely be at least in your top 10. Out of all the things that people you're kind to, you should definitely be kind to you. Stop listening to what other people's opinions of your path are. They're not on your path. You're on your path. They're on their path. I live my path. I allow others to live theirs. They can have these opinions. Another great example, because sometimes we spin our wheels trying to explain things to people. Don't. Just don't. They are not vibing high enough. Plant the seed and walk away. That will actually be a better form of communication with low vibing people. If you plant a seed and you try to water it and fertilize it all at one time, fertilizer might burn it, right? And burn up that seed, and that seed will be no good. Plant that seed, give it a little bit of water, a little bit of information, enough to go for them to go, oh, maybe make them think down the road. Not right away, sometimes right away, maybe 6 months down the road. Who cares? You planted a seed. Walk away. Let them live their path. You live your path. Daimichi allows you to continue to grow in your powers as a healer because it continues to remind you you are a healer, you are one with the earth, you are one with the energies above, you are powerful, you are an energy worker, and you're working with the old healing ways. These ways have always been there, we've just been muted and numbed to them. So this is a beautiful, beautiful symbol, and it has a great deal of compassion and that really great heart energy for yourself. So if you're being extremely hard on yourself too recently, go ahead and use this bad boy on you. I will be doing the attunement with 3 symbols. So the next Grandmaster lesson on here will actually be attunement for the last 3 symbols. I hope this gave you some useful information on the symbol Dai Michi for your Usui Grandmaster. If you like Reiki and you'd like to learn more, please hit that subscribe button for me. I do a lot of Reiki. I do vibrational healing, trauma release and replace, and some herbalism videos. We are also in our Bach Remedy series, which goes along with our vibrational healing. Following this, we also have Celtic Reiki going on too. So after this video will be a Bach Remedy, then we will be doing a Celtic, and then I will do the attunement for the last 3 Usui Grandmaster symbols. If you like that, please hit that subscribe button for me. I really should throw on a little more blue jewelry, I feel, today. Maybe some Shika souls going on. Anyway, until next time, namaste and Sat Nam.